Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so everything seems to be working. I'm freezing cold, just FYI. Not that anybody cares, but I'm dying. I'm so cold. It's freezing. All right, so, oh my, I can hear my voice. I don't need to hear my voice. All right, remember, I cannot see comments this way, but I will check them when I get back. So what we're going to do in Canva, I did the research on this, and it is part of the free. So what we're going to do first is we are going to create we're going to create a graphic. That within the graphic, it has clickable links, and you're going to be able to share it as a website, meaning like our PWS, you're going to be able to create it so that you share it like our PWS. So when somebody clicks on it, then they can click on the links within the graphic. And then we're going to take it one step further and we're going to make it a QR code. Okay? It sounds super complicated, but I promise you it isn't. Words are just hard. All right. So we're just going to do a square one. Is there one that works better than the other? No. You can do with any of them. It's just whatever you do, what you want to do. Okay? So we are going to make, I don't know. What do we want to make? Let me see what I got over here. Okay. We're going to use today's launches some stuff. Let's add this. We're going to find a frame. A frame is exactly what it sounds like. When you see an element that's like this, it has that blue sky and the green background. It's a frame. So you're going to stick it in here. Go up to your uploads. And that's how you go in and make it that perfect circle. I'm not making anything fancy right now. I'm just creating so that we have content. Let's make it bigger. Let's do a tie-dye background. I don't know if that'll work. I can't type. Oh, groovy, groovy, groovy. Now remember, this background you would not be able to use because it has a little crown next to it. All right. Remember, we're just playing right now. This is nothing spectacular or amazing or even theoretically important. All right, so we did that, right? So we're going to add another page. So you can either add a page and it's going to be a completely blank one, or you can duplicate the page. So it's going to be the same thing. Then we can go in. The cardinal's gone. Let's do, I guess all we have is the truck. So we're going to do the truck. Again, we're just playing. So let's do an add to cart. Ready? Add to cart. Because the whole point is we want to send this whole thing, both of these, to somebody where they can click it and then they can literally click this button right here and add it to cart, right? So we're going to go to our PWS. We're going to find those items. So that's collection, Christmas favorites. And honestly, I'm just going to go here because we have two warmers. So we're going to go here. We're going to copy it. We're going to click this and then see this little thing right here. That's a link. So you're going to click that, paste the link that you just copied and hit enter. Link added. All right. And then see how that's grayed? That means there's a link there. And then we're going to go down here. We're going to do red to match the red truck. Same thing. We're going up here, but we're going to click on the truck because there's only one truck. Copy. Click it. Link it. Link, paste, enter, done. Right? So now if we downloaded this, if we went into share and we went into download, it's going to download it as a PNG. There are other options in here, but a video, that's not going to work. A GIF or GIF, however you're going to say it, that's not going to work. None of these would allow this to be clickable, right? It's just going to be an image. We want to go one step further. We want to be able to send it to somebody so that they can open it up and click that. So that is where the website comes in. It's there, but it's not going to be on yours. Hit the more button and you're going to come in here, and these are all different things that you can share, different ways that you can share. I can tell you that the template link, this one is not available if you have the free version. The template link is literally why I have the paid version. So the website, you're going to click it, and there's going to be options. So there's presentation style, and it tells you multiple page site with easy page controls. So that means they're going to slide through just like it's showing here. Okay. Scrolling is where, this is what I use all the time. It's where you're going to scroll up like this on your phone. Think about it when you're looking at it on a phone. Classic is where it's going to have things up here. Like see how it says page 2 over here? It's going to say page 2, and they would click on that to go to page 2. This one, I don't really know because I've literally never used it. Oh, it's really big. I forgot. I do this one just because I'm thinking about it on a phone. Much easier because they don't have to click to go to a different page. They just scroll on their phone and it's going to go to the second page. So I'm going to click scrolling and I'm going to hit open website, and a new window is going to pop up. This is important. All right. So your website is here. Copy it. Yes, it's big, it's long, it looks weird, but it is what it is. All right. So on a phone, they're going to scroll through here just like that. All right. And now look. Click it, and it's going to go right where we made it. Click it, it goes right where we told it to go to. Like, how cool is that? So, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to let me. I doubt it will. If I get kicked off, I will come back on, I promise. Okay, so this is what I do a lot of times, is I go over here to my Facebook chat. I type in my name. I use this a lot. I use this like legit all the time. I find me, and then I'm going to copy the page. I'm going to copy the link here. And the reason I did that is so that if I'm making it on your laptop, but you need the link to be able to share very quickly from your phone, just totally go in and save it and send it yourself in a message. I do it all the time, literally all the time. As you can tell, I do things like this all the time. So that it's easy for me to go in, because now I can go on my phone. The link is right here. All I have to do is copy and paste the link, and that's it. And then I can share it wherever I need to be shared. But we're going to go ahead and click it. It's going to come up just like it showed you. Again, clickable links. How freaking cool. I use this every single week. This is how I make my newsletter that I send to customers. I'll show you. Let's get out of all of this. Out, out, out. So I'm going to show you my newsletter that I send every single week. All right, newsletter. I use Instagram stories, and that's just because my thought is it's being sent by a text, so therefore it's easy to be viewed on a phone. I send it the website version. And then in here, I have pictures of the items. And I usually, yeah, right there, see, it's linked right there to the pictures. The pictures are linked. So if they click on a picture, it's going to go there. Same thing here, linked. That you can't do if you don't have the paid version. But what you could do, because I embedded my video in there, and again, you can't do that unless you have the paid version. But what you could do is you could highlight. If you went in and you could highlight words, you could highlight that, hit your little dots, and then hit link, and then link it that way. All right. Now click here for all of the links. Now, how did I do that? Because it was a link, right? Same thing. Remember, we made this link. I know this is going to get confusing, but I promise you it's not. It's just words are really hard. Wait for it to come up. All right. So I'm going to share this as a link. This is my newsletter. I'm going to download it as a website, and I'm going to share it over here where I do my texting. Stacy, we're going to use you. All right. So I would come in here. I'm going to download this as a website like I normally do. We're going to copy that because that's the website. That's what we want to share. We want people to be able to click on that link, and we want them to be able to go in here, and we want them to see all of the things and click on all of the links, right? So that's the website that we want to share. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to share it, right? But now, what about this? What the heck is that? That is my landing page. So when they click that, that goes to another Canva link. I'm not even kidding. So I created this. That's what's going to get shared. But I want to create something here. I want to create something for them to go to get all of the links, you know, my shopping link, my stock link, how to join, club, all of the things, right? So I created a landing page over in here. Right here. Here's my landing page. So I created my landing page here. And then all of the items on here are linked, right? Just like we did the newsletter. Not different, not hard. Linked. See? So the catalog, my stock, Cincy Club, text me, my VIP group, special collections, YouTube, and Instagram. All linked. 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 See? All the links. So what did I do? I went in here. I made it a website. I copied that link. And then I went in here and put the click here and I linked it. Does that make sense? That's all I did. So instead of cluttering it all up, and I mean, you could totally just put click here and then click here to shop, just like we did on this other one. Let me find it. Just like we did over here. You could do the click to shop, the add to cart in here, and then it would send them right to your PWS. But I wanted them to have a little bit of more things to click on. So that's how I did a landing page. That's also how you can do a landing page. You can also take this landing page idea and turn it into a party thing where you have all of your parties, Sue's party, Jill's party, Sarah's party, all of your parties linked here. Download it as a website and share this link. Not that one. The one that comes up is the website. This link, right? So you could totally do it that way. That's how you can make a landing page. That's how you can make a clickable graphic. The key to this is you have to download it as a website. You need it to open up in a new page, and you need to be able to go here. And it will also save anything that moves. So like, see how that scrolling? When you download it as a website, it keeps everything active. If you have an active element or something like that, it's going to keep it moving too. That's truly how it's going to look. Now you have this link. You want to add it to your business card. You want to add it to your newsletter. You want to be able to add this link to printable items. Well, printable is not going to help you because nobody can click the link, and nobody, let's be honest, is going to remember and know how to type that in, and that's a pain in the butt, right? But you want to add this. You want to add all of these links to your business card. You want to add it to a label. You want to add anything that's a link, a website. You can go in here. We're going to use this one. All right, we're going to copy this. We're going to add my landing page. We're going to add my landing page to the retro collection that we designed. All right, so what we're going to do, and the QR code option is free also on the free version. It's up here because these are things that I use often, but if you click more, there's going to be a QR code. Click it, and it's so easy. Paste in the website that you want a QR code to be created for. Generate code. Ba-dow! Done. It's already linked because this links automatically to that. You cannot make a QR code without a website. So it's already linked automatically. You don't have to go in and do anything special to it because that weird thing is what's there. When you use your phone to scan it, that's where it's going to take you. A QR code is not clickable. We don't need it to be clickable. Remember, this would be as if we were printing this out. I have it on my monthly mailer. Well, even here, I printed these out. These were printed for samples for my club people. And right there is a QR code on it. And it takes them to club. No, I don't want letterhead. It takes them directly to club because this is printed. Remember, a QR code is for a printed version. So we took that landing page and we're putting it into a printable version that they can then scan it and then click. I hope this makes sense. I really, truly do. So to make a landing page, you would go in, you would pick your graphic, pick your items. What do you want to be linked? Current catalog, link it. Your stock, do you have your stock on a list? Link it. Cincy Club is important. Text me, join, something like that, your VIP group. And then you have whatever you want here, special collections, warmer and sin of the month. You want a party, email me. There's so many things that you can stick here. Anything that has a website link, you can stick in here. That's what a landing page is. And you want to add it to your business cards. Download. Nope. We got a lot of things open. Nope. So you go in here, remember, more. And once there's certain things that you use often, they will populate up here. So you'll either go there, you'll go down to more, website, pick how you want your website to look, play around with it, try all of them and see which one looks best for you, works best for you and your style. I just always pick scrolling. You're going to hit open the website. You're going to click it. Remember, that's what you want. You want this website to then go in and generate a QR code. QR code, drop that website in there, generate code, boom. Now let's go one step further. Say you created a business card in Vistaprint, or you're creating a business card on Avery, but you want a QR code. You can go in, blank page, generate QR code, and then you could just download this, page 3. Just one page 3. And you can download that and then just crop it. go into your photo editing software or wherever you're going to upload it to, and then you can go in and crop out all of this white background and you can add it to a label on Avery. You can add it to an address label. You can add it to a round label. Need more? You know, you can make it in Avery where it's a round label and your QR code is on there. Whoa, that moved fast. And then you need more, scan here and it takes you to your PWS. You can make any QR code that you want. And I'm going to show you because they all look different. We're going to close, close, close so I don't screw anything up. Let's just do my PWS. And we're going to delete all that because we're going to do a new one. See how it keeps changing over here? But that one doesn't change because that one's what that one is. Paste, generate QR code. Now see, they're different. They don't look the exact same. I mean, it's all a bunch of gibberish if we're going to be honest. But you can see this one's got a lot more closer. This one's a lot further apart. So each one of these is different. Makes sense? You can do your Facebook group. You could do join club. You can do a club link. You could do a host link, a join link. I've literally never done that one. What is that? Oh, okay. You could do a join link. If you're using this for training purposes, you could use it to the workstation. You can use it to videos on a workstation. Again, you could use it for, lost my train of thought, a host. In my host boxes, I have a label and it'll say, you know, party with, nope, text. I do it in my Dymo, but so scan here to shop with, and then I can do her QR code right underneath it, print it off on a label and stick it on her box so that she has easy access to her shopping link. So there's a million things that you can do. Remember, you can do one of these QR codes on a white background, nothing else, download the one page, crop it. Whenever you download something, you should be able to go into whatever photo thing came with your computer and crop. I will show you. So then you could then upload it to Avery. You could upload it to Vistaprint. I have no fancy schmancy photo editing software on my computer. This is what literally came with it. So we're going to go in. Yeah, edit. There we go. Save and copy. And then that's when you would be able to go in because you're going to save it as a copy. Then just make sure you label it because Lord knows you don't know what that is by looking at it. Make sure you label as to what that code went to and then save it. And then you can, like I said, you can upload it to your Dymo Maker if you need to. If it's a certain person's party, you could upload it to Avery to add into a label that you've created in Avery or a business card that you created in Vistaprint, things like that. So hopefully that makes sense. The key to this is anytime you want something to remain clickable, I want people to be able to click this and add it to cart. You have to download it as a website. You have to open up this page, download as a website, pick the one you want, and get this. This is your website. That is what you're going to share, just like you share your PWS. This is what you would send people. There it is. Clickable. Okay, that's the key. Remember, this is not clickable because there's no link to it because it's meant to be scanned, not clicked. Click. right to it. So if you have questions, ask. It's really not hard. It just can be a little confusing. And remembering what to click. You know, if you didn't want to do an add to cart, you could totally just go click here to shop, highlight this, go to your three dots, your link, and add the link there to that item. You can do that. You can add it to the video on YouTube, for instance, of that new warmer that we have coming out. We have a video on how it's made. You could totally add a link to that on there. This is also how I send a lot of information to my customers every single week, because without it being a lot of information. I send a text to my customers every week. Let me find one. I send them to my customers every week, but it's not a ton of words. Right? So they get a sneak peek graphic, they get a few words, and then they get this website. And that website is my weekly newsletter that has all of the information in it. I can't send them all this information. I can't send them all of those buddies. I can't send them all of those warmers. I can't send them all of this. Like, there's no way. It would be a very, very, very long text message. But being able to have that link makes it everything much, much smaller. See? Much, much smaller. So that's how you do that. And then once you have that link, then that allows you to do other things. You can take that link and link it to other things. I know that sounds complicated. You know, you have the link, you then can link it here. You can link it to the words, you can link it to a picture. You can add it to a bottom of your email. Click here for all of the links. My email, I'm pretty sure, is set up that way. Yeah, click here for all of the things. So when I send that and they click there, it takes them to my landing page instead of having 37 different links at the bottom. I'm pretty sure my YouTube is signed up the same way. I have click here for all of the links and it'll send them to my landing page. So think of all of the things that you can do in a landing page or a newsletter. All right. If you have questions, please, please, please ask, because I know that it can be somewhat complicated. Let's see. Asking how to make things in a Cincy group. I was told that was against the rules. Oops. Eh, just ask us. Some of those Cincy groups can be very, very picky as far as what they allow, what they don't allow, and things like that. And to be honest, just ask us. There's a lot of us in here that use Canva and things like that. You cannot make graphics for licensed items. That is a fact. You can't do it. So it's possible that you're maybe asking about that. But if you have questions, just ask. I know this is a somewhat complicated thing, but this is something that a lot of you have asked for. So I hope this helps. Bye.